Y'all, I've had enough. There's too much crap in my house. So, we're gonna start in the laundry room. My bedroom's okay. I've already decluttered all my stuff. Aaron needs to declutter his clothes. But we're gonna start right here. We actually have cabinets that we could put in the laundry area, but we've still got to figure out how that's gonna work because they're heavy. And if you live in a trailer, you know, the walls do not support but only so much weight. So I'm gonna show you what we're working with. This is too much for me. You know what I want? I want these cleared off all the time. All the time. So I'm going to get rid of enough stuff to where everything is up there and it looks good. Okay? Because this is too much for me. We're also going to be doing the kitchen. And we'll probably get to this room today, to be honest. There's like, I need to actually declutter stuff. There's too much. Too much. It's full. It's chaos. There's stuff I know we don't eat that we could go and give to people that can eat it or want to eat it, you know. So this is one of those makeovers where you don't have to go out and buy stuff to make over your house. We're just getting rid of things. Sometimes that's all it is. You don't have to add stuff. You can take stuff away and then boom, you've got a makeover on your hands. So we're going to do this as a series, and it's going to be titled like what y'all saw on the title, getting rid of so much stuff, or decluttering my mobile home makeover series, you know, something like that. So it's not that we're going to get these videos every single day until we're done, but you're definitely going to start seeing decluttering of our single wide mobile home because we have too much stuff for this space, you know, like we just gotta get it all out of here. So I'm excited. I hope you are. This is going to be a ton of motivation for y'all. If you need something to do during the summer, we can declutter our houses together, and then when fall rolls around and it's time to decorate, we'll actually feel motivated to decorate because like we have so much clutter in our house that I have not even felt inspired to decorate because I'm like, well, I've been decorating with clean clothes on the couch for a month now. So anyways, I'm gonna hush, I'm gonna fix my coffee, I'm gonna collect my thoughts and get my plan, and then we are going to get to moving.
Little simple things that bring our hearts so much joy.
So I'm doing a 3-wave system. This is what I always do anytime I need to organize and declutter a space. So the first wave is to just get all of the trash out of these bins. Luckily, we already have established some sort of organization where we have bins for things to go in. So the next step is to create a donate/declutter. So once I get the trash out, we're going to declutter the space. I'm taking everything out of here. So step 3 or wave 3 would be to organize everything. That way when it goes back, it already has a home and everything's ready to go. So here are my tips and a little bit more detail to the waves. Tip 1 is clearing any trash motivates us to declutter more because there's less clutter already. I get so excited just to get rid of the trash because then I start seeing little empty spots in the bins, and that encourages me to get rid of more stuff. Tip 2 is to separate objects by categories. Take everything out of the bins or wherever their home is. So since we're doing a laundry area and we have bins, maybe you have cabinets in your laundry area, take everything out. Find a clear surface, which I was just using the washer and dryer, but take everything out. That way you can see the empty space in your homes. Then you'll be encouraged not to fill them back up as full as they were before. and it gives you room to organize where you want to put the things when they're ready to be put away. So, speaking of all that, number 3 is have a plan on what goes where. This makes the chaos less daunting because we'll only be focusing on certain objects at a time before moving to the next category of items. And the final tip, tip 4, is to breathe. Step away to recollect and get fresh eyes. Especially in the kitchen, I got so stressed out, I needed to give myself a break. So do that. You know, this is going to be here. Just give yourself 5 minutes or so, take a break, and then come back and you'll have fresh eyes and you'll be able to see things that you weren't able to see before. Alright, so I'm not only decluttering, but I'm also going to organize things and make sure that everything goes in a home and not just, well, I'll just throw it in here, you know, so that it's actually like we know where everything is. So that's why I kind of left these bins empty. But now that I'm to this third one, there's a lot of vacuum attachments in here, and we recently got the Shark, it's this thing, Striker, like the little handheld one. So it came with all these attachments. I figured let's put all the vacuum attachments in here. Alright, this is random, but this could actually go in Aaron's truck because that's when we use these. They're like, you know, for a certain type of hobby. Okay, anywho. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to go through this stuff right here. Like, I know this goes in the kitchen. There's a bunch of linen, like little table placemats, stuff like that. I may put them all in their own. And then the cleaning products I actually have in one of my pantry cabinets. So I'm probably going to take all of those with me. And if we don't get to the kitchen today, which I think we will, these will at least be in the kitchen where they're going to be put permanently. I would prefer that everything in here is actually like associated with laundry stuff, or, you know, attachments for vacuum cleaners, because you don't always use them all the time. A bonus tip I have, which I do feel like I share with y'all in real time, like face to face, is to move things to a room that you know they're going to go in. And you can even, if you want, to just have a little laundry basket on the side, or even just a cardboard box, whatever you want to have, just to put things that you know are going to go in a different room. You could label the boxes living room, bedroom, bathroom, if you wanted to do all that. But honestly, what I do, because we have a much smaller home, it's easy to just go to the next room. But if you have a large house, then having a box or something you could put things in to carry with you to the next room seems more ideal. Anywho, I will take stuff that is not going to be in this room and just move it to the room that it is going to be in, or the room that I am just working in next, and then just carry that with me until I get to the room that it's actually going to go in. So for example, there's a lot of cleaning products in here that I moved to the kitchen, because in the kitchen portion of this organization makeover, all of the cleaning products are going to have a home in the kitchen. I cannot wait for y'all to see it. It's like, I don't want to say unorthodox, I don't know, unconventional maybe, or it's not like the norm where y'all are going to see where we put the cleaning products, but for us it just opened up so much space, and it's going to make things a lot easier. So also, that's another thing, if you have space in a certain area, or there's ways you can rearrange things, maybe it doesn't look like everyone else's, or what do you call it? I don't know. I don't know the word, but you get what I'm saying. But it works for you,
then do it. You don't have to have your home set up the way you see it on TV, on the internet, or whatever. If having something in one area of your kitchen makes the most sense to you, do that, because it's your home and the whole point is to make it your own and make it comfortable for you. So, you know, if you want to put your pots and pans above your stove, go for it. If you want them underneath the countertop where most people put their pots and pans, put it there. But we actually have ours on top of the cabinet, like over our microwave area, because for me, I just got tired of squatting and having to dig for a pot or pan that had fell like kind of towards the back of the cabinets down there. So I put ours on above, you know, so I reach overhead instead of down low. And I'm never going back to the way I did it before. The only thing we have underneath the cabinet are things that we don't reach for every single day, like the crock pot. And we minimize the amount of dishes we have, so that storage, like we had enough room to put our pots and pans with our dishes. So anyways, it doesn't have to make sense to someone else. If it makes sense to you, do it.
Y'all, I'm getting somewhere, but because I'm wanting this to be like done well, you know, okay. So this I'm gonna throw away because I can know how to put this together, the composter. This, on the other hand, the rattan, they have like certain, like, I don't know, sizes to them. So for this, instead of keeping it, I'm just gonna take pictures of it in assembly. That way I can throw away the paper and then it takes no space other than what's on my phone, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I just took a picture of the front page. I'm going to skip the second page because that's just like a part. But then this one, like, it's the assembly, how to assemble it. So I never really thought to do that before. But as long as I keep it on my phone and don't throw it away from there, you know, trash it, should be fine. And I could always send the pictures to myself to like Facebook, because those don't go away. And then yeah, the cushions, those, okay, so I can throw that away now. Oh, that's exciting. Don't need this anymore. I love throwing stuff away. And then this, what is this? Oh, that's for the, that thing right there, but that's pretty self-explanatory. The weight for the thing. I've got a few, well, I've got two of these right here that I need to use in the kitchen, so I'm going to take them to the kitchen. I guess I need to go get one more because that one's broken. Well, not broken. I only have two of them. Okay. So we do want to get another shed once we get rid of the old shed, because we have one shed and we've pretty much got everything along the walls and then the lawnmower in the middle. So the plan is to get another shed that's bigger and either put the mower in there and then put more stuff in the smaller shed, or like we're not sure what all would like be transferred over to the bigger one when we get a bigger one. But there's things like this that can be attached to the rake, and I think there might be like 2 different rakes out there actually. And then this too goes to a different one. So like we still want to keep these even though we don't need them on there, but they go with it. So things like this I'll hold on to in the house, but once we get the bigger shed, this stuff's going outside. So I've kind of just started a little pile over here. All of that is going to be vacuum attachments. And then I don't know what to do with this. Put it in the bedroom closet or something for his medication. And then I have these, which I have little Velcro ones in my office, so these little command hooks need to go in my office. They don't need to be in here. And then this is for grilling. I mean, we don't really need to have this in here. What'd you just stick in there? Don't put that in there. Aaron, no. He's in the kitchen cooking. No. You're the one that tells me things have to go where they should go, where they're supposed to go. Anyways, we're making some headway. I am putting this in our bedroom, and I'm going to put it in our closet because it's not like we travel all the time. This is a wider, so I have like a little junk drawer. I'm just, if I'm going to put it in the kitchen to make my life easier, I'm just walking it to the table. I'll put it away when I get to it. Because I need room. At first, this was like looking crazy. So, I'm also wondering, that's not really taking up any space up there, but I have a mesh collapsible, you know, and I'll just leave it there. I'll show you. It's up there. It's not aesthetic, but it's fine. It's not taking up any extra space, so I'm gonna leave it there. I've got a fresh, so that, oh, and then this goes to our bathroom, so I'm gonna throw that on the bed. And then this is Chloe's little thing that I always have these up there, which maybe just in case they don't fall back there, I'll put them there. This is the trash so far, which is good, and nothing so far has been for donate. It's just getting rid of this stuff. Okay. This. I wanted to check this out. It should just be laundry stuff, but I don't know. So I've got our little laundry sheets here. Definitely keeping those because I've been using them. We've got our liquid laundry detergent, which I'm not going to throw this away. I need to use it. And there's not much in here. I could probably start a load of laundry today and get rid of that. And then we've got this right here. So yeah, everything in here. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any like lingering trash in this little wooden thing. My little caddy that I put my laundry stuff in. Alright, so at this point I need to put stuff back. I think aside from the actual machine itself, the Shark Striker, which I put all my vacuums in my office except for the orange one that's on the wall, because it's on the wall, it's not really doing anything, but I haven't even used it. So I am going to buy me a good, probably a Shark cordless vacuum cleaner, because I have a corded one, which is fine, I'll keep it, but I love using the cordless ones. And I have like a stand-up Bissell Pet Pro shampooer, like a vacuum, the one that you can walk with. But Aaron, nor myself really, likes to use those too much because it takes forever for it to dry. And we have like the subfloors we have in the trailer, if they get too much moisture on them, they kind of like, the one in the living room anyways, is a different material. It's not like what we used in the bedroom. It kind of reminds me of particle, like OBS. Is that what it's called? Is it called OBS, or I don't know what it's called.
It's particle board.
Yeah. It's just a cheaper material than the plywood that we normally get.
When it gets wet, it
bubbles up.
It bows and bubbles up. And
so, like with the shampooing I did the other day, I tried to make sure I didn't use too much liquid because I didn't just want to kind of flood the carpet. So that's why I don't shampoo too much, but I like to have them just in case I need to. And now that we only have the living room carpet, genuinely don't even need that Bissell Pet Pro. I just thought of that. I could probably get rid of it. donate it, like clean it up first and then donate it. And I really need to do that on a video where I just clean all of our vacuums, get rid of the ones I don't want to keep. Like, I have a little one in there, and then I have this one too, and I do use this one, but I don't know. There was a time where I felt like I needed to hold on to everything because I didn't think I would have the finances to like go out and get another one if it broke or something happened to it. And I still feel like it's smart to hold on to an extra so you don't have to go spend money even if you do have it. I want to hold on to this one a little bit longer. It's really good. This is Fact Life too. I think it's like the last, maybe one of the last ones they came out with. I don't know. But it's good. Plus that's good for like the car, which ironically I might have one in the car. I don't know. That might be the one that was in the car. And in that case, if I really wanted to, I could just stick that back in the car. I think it would be fine. Okay. I'm kind of at a point where I just need to put this stuff back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will show you the after.
Someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes. It's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know it did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away. 'Cause I hate seeing tears streaming down your face. I know you're strong, won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go out, we can go out. We can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you.
Here is what the laundry area looks like now, all clean. Everything has a home. I even opened this up and kind of wiped down that part a little bit. My thing in the middle is still nasty, but that's okay. I need to stick it in fresh in there. So this one I have like all of Aaron's stuff because I just didn't know what to do with it, and it's his, so if he wants to go through it he can. And a couple of things that would go in a different shed when we get it. This I actually switched out. I had the fabrics in here, but I ended up putting all the laundry stuff I could in there, and then all I have in here is that red and black vacuum, and then the little blue stuff, so I'll use that today and then it will be ready to recycle. Then these two, one of these is fabric, the other one is all those vacuum attachments. So that's it. Everything's super organized and clean. I was actually surprised I got this so clean. There's still some like actual scratches, but even this started to come off, and I think that's just like dried on soap. So, but it was coming off. This thing was nasty on the surface. So while I was doing that, Aaron was doing this. He made us breakfast. Y'all, I just got done doing my dishes because you know I'm not about to start pulling stuff out of cabinets, because the idea that I have right now, which some of y'all have mentioned it, Aaron is always mentioning, like kind of hinting at that he does not like the seasoning being up there because it always gets knocked over and stuff. And okay, so that's a lot higher. And let me just give you an example. So if Aaron were to come over here, since he has issues with his neck, mostly it's like his neck that he does not have a lot of motion with. So that's why a lot of times, like in the Q&A, if y'all notice that like I was looking at him a lot and he might have just been looking straight, it's because it takes a lot of work for him to move. Like he can't just turn his head, he has to shift his whole body. So next time we're doing a Q&A, I will sit on the left side of him because he can turn his head this way, he just can't turn his head that way. And it probably looks like I don't know my left from right, but it's because the camera's backwards. Anywho, so this is where our seasonings are. So basically, this is how it would be for Aaron. He would be opening them like this, and then, especially if something's up there, he's gonna have to do this. And then it's like, how are you supposed to reach anything up there? So, y'all know what we're doing. All of the food is coming out of here. All of it. And it's going over there to these, and specifically like at his level, to where it's, especially the seasoning, the stuff that he likes to cook with, is going to be in the middle. That way he can literally just open the doors and it's right there. He does not have to look up. You don't have to worry about looking down. And then the other things I can put higher and lower, because most of the time if he's gonna cook, I will go ahead and pull out whatever I think he's going to use. That way he doesn't have to. But for this, I think as long as we stick with the seasonings and things like that, the like adds, you know, the things you add to meat and the vegetables in the middle of these cabinets will be good. Because normally I'm the one that pulls out, like I said, I pull out, you know, what we're going to eat, and then he likes to pick out his seasonings and stuff. So this is going to be exciting. Also, I have a feeling that these cabinets are deeper than our actual cabinets. I think these are deeper. So that's going to be even better.
I'm doing the same 3 wave steps that we did in the laundry area. So for the kitchen, it's a little bit different because this room is a lot bigger than the laundry area. I'm actually going ahead and getting all the trash from the entire kitchen. I did do the dishes, but I also needed to pick up everything over here as well. I did leave these sprays on the table because those were from the laundry area, and they are going to be going in the cabinets where the seasoning already is. So that's where I'm going to be putting my cleaning products, and it's a little unconventional. Not most people you would think would put it there, but it will work for us because we have, you know, that's the space where we can put it, so that's where it's gonna go. Anyway, I'm also moving the table over out of the way. That way I have a lot of room to work over here. I think it's really good to have a space cleared out. That way when you are going to take all the stuff out and declutter, you're not actually having to clean up behind yourself. All you have to focus on is the declutter and organization process.
Alright, all of that is out of there. It's all on here. This is mostly like the cleaning products and like these bags, trash bags, stuff like that. Pull that out of there, which I may not even keep that wooden thing. Pull this out of there. I need to kind of declutter that ice machine. And now all of this is going to be coming out of here and over there. The good news is most of this is already in these clear bins. So all right, let's go, let's do it.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by the door. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Alright y'all, so I've got that right there. That's going to be for seasoning. And then where in the world? Okay, one of them's already right there, but I have another one. I literally just grabbed it. Another clear shelf. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I figured, because we have like some big stuff and little stuff, I'm going to start organizing this on this right here. And then I'm actually going to take this with me. Woo! Be careful. And I'm going to put it beside this one. And I told him that we'll have, it's kind of bothering me that it's not even, and that's weird because I'm not like that, but anyways, this is, you know, eye level, so that would be really easy. And then that one, so we should have enough space between the two of them to hold all of our seasoning and like different types of things like honey and stuff like that. Alright, y'all. this is kind of crazy. The fact that there is, okay, I've only done 2 shelves, but the fact that there is still so much room on that shelf is amazing. So like if something actually does fall off on that little wooden tray, it will just land on the cabinet instead of, you know, coming out of the cabinet and then onto the countertop like it normally does. So far all I've actually organized is that right there. I had just put this stuff over here on the side right here, all these big things in front of that seasoning, just to get it all over here so it's easier on me. But just wanted to catch up with y'all real quick before we get back into the speed of things. Still working on this. I think what I'm gonna do, I mean, those aren't things that we use all the time, so I actually think I'm gonna put them on the top shelf, and then actually if my vegetable oil fits on the top shelf over here, I'll put that there too. So I'm gonna take that stuff down that's already out there and then put all that stuff up there. So at this point we're kind of just like doing Jenga, or like rearranging all of our stuff to make the most sense for us. And then once we're done with the food, we'll put away all the cleaning products that are on the table, because all the cleaning products are going to go up there. If I have room at the bottom of these, I am going to put my ice machine back down here, because it's just a really good spot for that. But otherwise, we're looking good. If you were wondering, this is how it's going. So for probably the past 20 minutes, I had a playlist going and I'm like, wait, I have literally went through 3 videos so far. They're about 30 minutes long. And thankfully, because it's a playlist, like it just goes to the next one, but it's the same channel, which I like, because sometimes YouTube will, like, I'll click on a certain person's channel and then it will do the up next thing and it's like a different channel. Sometimes I like the video, sometimes I'd rather watch one of my comfort channels. So I have on one of my comfort channels, and this is like the 3rd video, and I'm thinking, why did something go through my mind of like, just stop filming and show them when you're done, because they don't want to watch all that. Yeah, you do. Well, honestly, I'm sitting here cleaning. I haven't watched a thing. I've heard stuff, but I haven't actually been watching it. So yeah, instead, we're gonna go back into the filming of what I'm doing, starting with cleaning up all the oats. I will never again pick up a thing of oats by the lid, because as soon as I did, it slid right off. So I've got a mess on my hands. I've got all the oats that fell on every single shelf and food off, and now I just need to either go out there and find my broom, because for some reason I think it's outside, or I need to see if a vacuum cleaner can get this up, but I'm having a feeling it might be a broom situation. And there's like oats go flying. There are oats all the way over here. All the way over here. I was so mad when that thing fell. I kicked my stool. I kicked this across the room. And there's oats all in it too. So anyways, I'm already having a little tantrum. Off camera. And yeah, but like, because we still, like, at some point today have to go to the store and like pick up things because we're gonna, well, hopefully Aaron's gonna grill out for us. We just need some charcoal. So anywho, what a mess. I feel like I'm getting somewhere, but y'all, I completely understand why organizing and decluttering is so stressful, especially organizing for me. I'm like, I don't want to start in one spot and then like not really like where it is. So basically once it goes there, it's like, this is where it's going to be. So I'm just really taking my time with it. Let me actually see what time I started. Oh my goodness. It was around 1. It is 3:16. I don't know why. Okay, the last kitchen organization video I did, it was like, oh, it was probably an hour and 15 minutes long, because, and it was like a fast mover, you know, there was a lot of sped up stuff, and it was still so long because this is such a job. But anywho, maybe y'all are doing it with me, and if you are, I hope I can at least be like real and say this sucks. But you know what, I know it's going to be worth it once it's done, and it's going to be really worth it for Aaron to just be able to reach and grab something easily and not have to look up here. So, and you know, the cleaning products, they can kind of just go in there. They don't, it's not necessarily like I have to organize cleaning products, but the food, I do like to have some sort of organization involved. Thankfully I have an iced coffee behind me. Okay, so we're going to clean up the floor, and then I'm just going to bring y'all down, play some music. I'll just try to do a little bit of a voiceover in there so it's not kind of long-winded of music, and just go from there. I've gotten the bulk of it in there actually for the food. We just have a lot of empty space, so it's making me feel like there's some more that we need to do over here, but we're almost done in this section. I had no idea that there was so much storage in these standalone, they're like freestanding shelves versus these up here. Like, you know, because you open it and then it's so, this is like half of one of those little shelves because it's so wide, and you can put like an extra little rack on it if you want, whereas these is just like a little boxy area. And the good thing about putting the cleaning products in here is they don't generally go bad. So if something for some reason gets lost back there, it goes back there pretty far. If something gets lost back there, it's not going to be a big deal, versus if something gets lost and it's food, it can go bad because it was hiding back there. I'm a mess. I don't want to look at oatmeal ever again, and I have a whole box right here that I need to put in this little basket behind us. Anyway, so I lost about half a container of oats. And I don't need any more. I'm just saying. They're on the floor.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you were close to me. I can't believe what you brought. You took it, you took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me whole.
Normally I just leave my potatoes in the bag, but I swear the bag makes them go bad faster, so I am putting them in this little mesh basket, and hopefully that will help kind of keep them aerated so that they're not going bad as fast.
How you turned everything around. I will always remember it. How you got me off the battleground. How you got me off the battleground. Yeah. You took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame.
We are done with, and I don't know why this is zoomed in. We are done with the food cabinets. So let me turn you around. Alright, so this is all the food, all the dry goods. I only use 3 shelves. You know. So I've got all of our trash bag stuff down there. Got some Ziploc bags in the middle. Beans, seasoning packets, canned goods, which we don't get a lot of. Pastas, which again, it's just kind of when we feel like eating that type of stuff, we get it. Anyway, animal stuff, catnip, more beans right here. This is all, okay, so what I did was I put these little drink mixes in front here. The girls' little cat treats are right here. And then aside from which I could just literally, okay. Now, all of this is sweets. So honey, cinnamon sticks, pumpkin spice, ground cinnamon, sanding sugar, sprinkles, vanilla extract goodies. Then, which I could probably put that right there. Then on this side, I have the little pepper and then the stuff that you put in here to refill. Seasoned salt, big things, big seasoning jars. Then a couple of things of hot sauce that I haven't accidentally put in the fridge. Basically, if I put them in the fridge, they have to stay in the fridge, but we do prefer ours to not go in the fridge because once they go in, they can't go back out. We got a barbecue rub right here. Anywho, I don't know why I'm giving y'all here's the groceries I have. And then up here, crockpot liners, baking stuff, all this, you know, salt. There was gonna be oats, but I dumped them. Coconut oil, which I never use them. I bought it because I had made cookies like a few years ago and then I never got rid of it. Breadcrumbs, oil, different types of oil, which actually I should flip these over so they're easy to read. We don't really go for the canola oil, so I just put that one in the front because that's what we do go through. So this one is done. yeah, I showed y'all everything there. And then over here, okay, so we've got oatmeal and then crackers, a bag of chips, potatoes. That down there is the ice machine, and then the lunch bag in case we want to take a picnic with us. Got some little noodles right here, chips right here, bread, and then I really like this. This is probably like one of my favorite little sections because it's so easy to see, and honestly I should probably move these down, and y'all can already see why, because then you're able to read. This is why Aaron doesn't really like this thing. I don't think I'm gonna link this, because if you have little things like this and you land it wrong, it will try to fall off. But we got it at Walmart if you are curious. Okay, so I'll just put this here, and then actually maybe this can go, stick that there. I'm still rearranging. Okay, I think that's better, even better than before. You know, I'm missing a shelf now, but at least everything's legible if I can get it to focus on everything. There's too much stuff to focus on. It's like, I don't know what to look at over here, lady. Anyway, so all that's good. Up here we have Kleenex, paper towels, paper plates, paper bowls, all paper products up there, which is nice. That they're all kind of in the same spot, and yeah, that's everything. So it's so much better organized. Makes a lot more sense. And now this is what's left, which this is not this, so I'll use that. This, don't worry, I ripped my address off of there. This box, I want to get rid of this. I never use it. And yeah, so the rest of this stuff is gonna go in these shelves over here. We've got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, and the good thing is I've got this little basket I can use this, and we have 2 of these clear ones left, that pink one over there, and another little basket. So we've got plenty more storage if I want to put some of the cleaning products in these. That way I can just pull it out and get a bunch at once instead of trying to find where one of them is.
I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah.
What I learned from this process, specifically in the kitchen, is if you're not using the space properly, then it can look like you don't have the space that you do. So when we put all the food and all the paper products in the pantries, and then I swapped this area and put all the cleaning products in there, it made me realize that we don't actually have all this clutter. We were just not utilizing the space to the best, the most efficient way. So I encourage y'all to, even if it's things that you don't want to get rid of, possibly rearranging them, pulling everything out, seeing how it fits better in your home might give you more space than you thought you had before.
That it's not too
I am shocked at how, like, what in the world. That was all the cleaning products from the table. It's empty now. And I even took pretty much all of them from under here too. So this is mostly like Mr. Clean. There's some little duster things there. There's some cleaning stuff there for the little shark thing I have. And actually, we've got dish liquid in there, and sometimes Aaron accidentally washes his hands with this to get in its hand soap. So I'm gonna stick that up there. And I don't have anything for this, so I'm just gonna put it up there. If I end up using it at some point, I will, but this is all the cleaning products. This is crazy. I put all of I got some room sprays right here and then some other stuff in there. All my little cleaners are right here and some room sprays back there too. This is all for like outside stuff, Scotch Guard, and then fertilizers for veggies. Some like liquid nails, some primer. There's some like home stuff up there too, and some more flour stuff up there. So I forgot to put this in with the food. Let's see, put it over here. But that's it. It's done. And it did take me about 3 hours to do. And so now just need to go through and get all this put away. This can go back outside since the storms are over. I've had it inside with me for a while. I just have a citronelle candle in there. So, alright, I'm gonna get this room all put back together.
I just want to clarify, this bag I'm using is meant for recycling. So we just put our recyclable stuff in it. Sometimes we'll use like a really big black trash bag, but other times we'll use these see-through bags, and they're colored so that you know they're for recycling. Anywho, so we don't actually tie them up, we just put the stuff in it, and then we take it with us to the dump and just empty it out and keep our bags. As long as there's no liquid spill in the bag, I do just reuse the bags. I am using the Nature's Promise Apple Crisp multi-surface cleaner. I love it, and I have a little bit left, so I'm wanting to use it up. That way I do also am able to recycle that later on and clear some more space. I need to make sure I'm using what I've already opened first, because I noticed, especially the Caldera, there's like 4 bottles of it that are half empty, because I just use one day, use one another day. So I would like to, use one at a time. That way I can get rid of them once one is empty, instead of having 4 half full bottles taking up square foot, Anywho, speaking of apple scent, I created a Pinterest board last night of sunflower and apple decor to give me some ideas, and I cannot wait, because one, I don't have any apple or sunflower decor for after the 4th of July, so we're going to be able to do some thrifting and maybe go to like an antique mall. I really want to see if I can buy things that are already in the cycle, versus going to a store like TJ Maxx, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, where those items have not been purchased yet. So I'd much rather go to a thrift store and buy something that's already out there needing a home than the things at the store, because if more of us do that, then the stores won't feel the need to create. I'm pretty sure I just swallowed a gnat. Oh! I told Aaron that I think I swallowed a gnat, and then I said the pluses, it won't be swarming around me now. Anyway, that thing kind of burned going down. Yeah, so like the more things we can buy at yard sales, like secondhand, the less stores will have a demand to make so many products. It's crazy when I go to Hobby Lobby and there's just rows and rows and rows of pumpkins each year. Like, how many pumpkins do we really need?
I did a lot of bad things, and never did I give in, just 'cause the thought of being vulnerable made me feel less than I am. I have never felt home till you entered my door.
Alright, y'all. I'm so glad you found it, because I was like, I have no idea where it is. Also, I found one little pouch of tea. So the cabinets are cleared. I took that vacuum cleaner off the wall. What else? Okay, so here's the floor. Here's how the countertops are looking. I let that thing dry. It's hanging in the laundry room. Put this right here. This is still drying. I washed it out. Okay, let's get that lighting back right. Here's this area right here. So now with the kitchen looking clean like this, I feel like I could actually have a little bit of decor out. Obviously when I do decor, I normally, like, it's right here, right there. Sometimes I'll put something up here. flowers to consider decor. This, so I do decor a little bit differently because I don't have a lot of space. And then all my 4th of July stuff, I got tired of it being on the table because I thought it looked cluttered. So it probably looks silly, but I put it over here, this little shelf, which is so pretty. So once the 4th of July is over, I'm probably gonna like film a shop with me and decorate and do a bunch of like sunflower and apples, because that's kind of in between, well, summer, but in between summer and fall. I do not plan to decorate for fall Halloween until probably like late September, once it starts feeling like fall pretty much, which September we might get a few cooler days, but it's still pretty hot during September. Anywho, I don't even know if y'all noticed, but I have this on my head. I was like, well, it's June, we're getting close enough. So we're less than a month away from the 4th of July. I'm pretty excited. Anyways, I will see y'all in the next video. I'm exhausted. By the way, I'm going to take off on Sundays. So there is a day that Aaron wants to go do something that's not a Sunday. So that week, I'll just take off that day. Yeah. I'm not taking off 2 days in 1 week, that's for sure. He's shaking his head like, you don't have to do that. Yes, I do. But generally, if we don't have any plans throughout the week, it's going to be a Sunday that we're off. Well, I might film it, I don't know. But when I'm talking about taking a day off, it's more like editing, uploading, communicating. Because filming is easy.
It might be something that they probably won't see.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to get in one though. Because that is, they already know that's not me. That's you. But I'm supportive. So anyways, hopefully y'all have a great evening. Sometimes y'all will say, do you ever take a time to rest? Well, this is going to be my rest. We're about to go to the store. He's going to do an act of love and grill out, since I performed an act of love today. And yeah, I haven't seen this kitchen look so clean in a while. And so actually when I get home, I'm literally just gonna sit on the porch with my umbrella and watch him cook food. That's what I'm gonna do. So I do have like periods of rest throughout the day. Don't let me fool you into thinking that I am constantly moving around. I actually took about probably close to an hour break between that and then the cleaning products, because like I just needed to catch my breath. It takes a lot for me to get sweaty inside of the house, but today was one of those days that got a little clammy. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you back here. Let's see, today for y'all is Saturday, so you won't see me tomorrow, but you will see me Monday. Bye.
Baby, it takes just one kiss. 'Cause here in your arms I can finally let go. The rest of the world is outside when you make sure I'm all you've missed. Baby, it takes just